With a new event comes new crazy weapons, and this one is no different. All right, let's get started. So we are here at the Winter Convergence Festival, and it brought some crazy new weapons. Now we got, of course, some really cool transmogs and, well, I should say skins, because transmogs aren't in the game yet, but with it, we finally got some really crazy weapons. So let's go ahead and look at it. Now, if you remember from the last event we had under the shop, we had some luck weapons, and they're sort of still there. They're now 400 instead of 520. I don't think the 520 weapons are actually here anymore. They're not. But they gave us 600 weapon patterns. Now, this is only, I think, the second time we've gotten 600 weapon patterns from an event. And these are by far the best that we have seen as of yet. Now, we have, of course, our weapons. We have our shields. And we have armor. Now, the armor, we'll start with those. Those are just going to be essentially Corrupted Ward, Luck, and Elemental Version. So those are very good. If you need any type of corrupted gear, this will be a great place to get it. They're going to be a little expensive to craft. Now, I'm a little disappointed that they're corrupted, mainly because we just have so many different corrupted sets in the game already, and corrupted's the easiest set of gear to get because you can just get it from the Tempest box. But these are really good, and if you're looking for a corrupted set at all, these are going to be fantastic for you to get, and they already come at 600 with really good perks on them. But we're here to talk about the weapons. Now, we have every single weapon in the game here, and the shield's pretty garbage. I can show you what those are. But we're talking about the regular weapons. Now, I actually recorded this before the audio was all messed up. And yeah, so I went ahead and crafted the bow, but you can craft these at any attribute type. We're going to show you the bow, and all the weapons come with the same set of perks. We have Vicious, Chain Ice, and Keenly Jagged. You didn't know what people consider to be the best bow currently, or the BIS, which would be Vicious, Keenly Jagged, and Attunement. So this is super close to your actual BIS bow, and in some instances, this will actually outperform the Attunement. If you're looking at big AoE situations, Chain Ice is going to outperform. It also will charge your Heart Rune Gem just a little bit faster because you are hitting more targets. This bow is absolutely crazy. I was getting ready to buy an attunement bow, and I was like, well, I'm just going to buy this bow instead. It was super cheap and pretty crazy. Now, you do have to craft it. It's going to cost the legendary mats to craft it, but it is super cheap comparison to buying a bow that is very similar to this. Now, the one thing to keep in mind is this is actually a weapon that cannot be crafted. And what I mean is if you're randomly crafting stuff, you can't actually get Chain Ice and Keenly Jagged. They're under the same, basically, like the same tier or the same crafting pool. So you can't actually roll this bow. So it is pretty crazy they gave us. Now, this is something that I'm enjoying that they're doing. I want them to add in more sets of crafts or more sets of weapons and stuff like that that can't roll together, because crafting is becoming a lot easier. And if they just keep putting in there, like this would have been Vicious, Keenly Jagged, and Keen, this would be something that people just wouldn't get. This would be very boring, but giving us the ability to have weapons that you can't craft is really good. Now, can you make an argument that it is, making crafting even worse? Maybe, but there's still cases where you still would rather have like attunement. This is definitely, when it comes to single target, not quite as good as attunement. This bow is absolutely crazy. So if you're looking for any weapon to get started, this is going to be a crazy weapon because every one of the weapons have these 3 perks on them. So make sure you go and get them. All right, so here are the rest of the items that don't have those 3 perks. First, we have the Tower Shield, which is very underwhelming with Sure Footing, Frozen Shield Ward, and Refreshing Ward. We have the Frigid Bulwark with Empowering Armor Breaker, Sure Footing, Refreshing Evasion. We have Aegis of the Ice Soldier. I mean, nobody runs kite shields anyway, but if you did, Sturdy Energy, Refreshing, Sure Footing, really bad. And then the Life Staff has a little bit different. It does have Blessed, but Blessed, Vicious, Keenly Jagged. So A little bit odd pairing there for the life staff, but these weapons specifically aren't that great. But if you're looking for any of the DPS weapons, they are absolutely crazy good. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, like always, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.